I was listening to the song called Después de Ti, and it got me sentimental because that song is about like after you basically after like someone dying, and I did die. He killed me, and it was like I was living in a new fucking world, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. I already knew before I died, when they did this to me, that I didn't know what the hell was going on. And then like obviously when they forced me to live, I don't know, like I didn't feel the same. It didn't feel the same. Nothing felt the same. Everything felt weird, like if I was in hell. And I cried, and I was fighting with my parents. I didn't recognize them. I didn't recognize my family. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I'm like, why am I living this? And it was so horrible. So freaking horrible. And that song made me sentimental right now. It's called Después de Ti, meaning like after you, like you just like miss somebody that's not here anymore. And I had to deal with that. I still feel like I don't belong here. It was so hard. They have said, so many people have said, I miss how she used to be. I feel like people already have heard the song and they dedicated the song to me, and it's like so freaking sad because it's like I'm already in heaven. I feel like I'm not even supposed to be here. Like I said, he killed me, forced me to be here, and I couldn't like it's like he killed me trying to take my soul, but he couldn't. And so then he had to bring me back to life, and I felt dead. And that doesn't mean that, like, obviously I don't know how he kept me alive. All I know is that it felt like there was no one with souls, and I was literally a stranger in this family, and that everyone was attacking me like if it was fucking hell. Now I was the only good person on earth. And I just like got told, oh, you were the one from the whole entire world that didn't have much sins, and you were the good soul from everyone in the whole entire world. That's why they selected you. And I was like, what? So I didn't have a lot of sins, and all the little sins that you guys were mad. You guys were mad because you found out my sins, and those sins meant what? That I was a good option for your fucking cult. So anyways, yeah, I was struggling very hard trying to basically feel like myself, try to live. I didn't have suicidal thoughts. I don't know why he thought. It's because when they attacked and did this thing, he wanted me to be embarrassed to kill myself. Embarrassed, so freaking embarrassed that I would go and kill myself. And I didn't have those mindsets, right? So he has tried so many times to try to force me to be mentally unstable, trying to trying to make me suicidal. And he even started telling me, yeah, you died, I'm gonna kill you. That's what he said at the beginning. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like when I was working at Enterprise, somebody called a witch, and the witch the employee told the witch whom. And when she saw me, she said, you're gonna be cursed. And I laughed at her without even thinking. And I told her, oh, you're crazy. I was like, I will not be cursed. And then I was laughing at her when she was passing by. And then the fucking guy that hired the witch was like, what did she tell you? And I just looked at him and like, I said nothing. I was like, she's crazy. And he just like wanted me to tell him what she told me. And I was like, yeah, I didn't tell him what she told me, but I was laughing. And he saw everything from when it happened. And I never thought that anyone would. I'm not afraid of being cursed because that curses do not happen here. No. I am a very important person. You cannot curse me. Obviously, I have the least amount of sins. Not even your unborn children are as good as me, apparently. And yeah, I struggled a lot. I've been struggling mentally. My family, my dad, ever since the other day, like he knows that people are trying to kill me, and they don't want me to kill myself, but like this life is very hard. I miss myself. I do. I miss how life was before. I can't go anywhere without like being fucking, harassed, laughed at. They freaking stare at me like I'm the worst person on earth and I did nothing to them. It's very hard to be accepted in this world, and I already knew that people didn't like me ever since like years ago, but it's been so long. How much can my soul take? And like this song, it's like if somebody already dedicated it to me when I'm not here, because like it was just very hard. It's been hard. It's been very hard. He killed me, and it was so hard to understand life after that. I had no support. I had to run to God. I never thought I would bother him. I never thought I would need him that bad. I knew that he was there, but I was never the one to be like, I have a conscience. Like, I know he's busy. I know he's busy. I never wanted him to be worried about me. Didn't want to bother him with my problems. But he's the only one that has tried. He's the only one that has cared, really, to be honest. And I can't trust anyone in this world. This world is so ugly, and I know that so many people have said I miss her, how she used to be. Why can't she just be how she was? Why can't we just they want to see the person that they first saw, and that person died because he killed me, and then him forcing me to be mental, and then him forcing me to be suicidal, and I'm gonna test her, and I'm gonna test her, and I want to see how low she would, I'm gonna put her in the lowest so that I can see what she would do, how she will get out of it. Told so many people to come and attack me and show me how you're gonna get out of this one, and show me how you're gonna get out of that one too, and show me how you're gonna deal with this, and show me how you're gonna deal with that. All you did was give me the power to think, you know what, I've had enough. I don't need to deal with your nonsense. You guys are so immature, and I will never see any of you guys mature, because all of you guys are mental. Even the oldest freaking I have seen from the oldest oldest grandparents barely able to move, laugh at me, laugh at what's going on, think I was like, are you serious? You are closer to death, and you think, and I was like, yeah, you have lived a long time, you're right. You're probably not gonna die tomorrow. I will probably die more faster than you, because you have lived until 90 whatever years, And like, they were arguing today. They're like, how can you, it's not her fault. You guys are the ones that did this. And like, how do you guys not understand that her job, like they can't do their job, and like, you guys don't leave her alone. And I found my way back to feel okay. And then have seen myself so many times in heaven, talking to Jesus, crying on his shoulder, crying on his knees, begging to him on the floor, crying to his feet, knee down. He has held me, he has baptized me, he has given me things. My favorite person on earth to turn into my angel. Like, he even gave me something to eat, and they took it out of my stomach. God has anointed me from heaven and brought me back. God has sealed my third eye with gold. God has put a freaking keyhole on my third eye. A special key that angels have. He has shown you guys how much he has done to make sure that this doesn't end, but I have seen those special angels save me from death twice. The ones that they were talking about in a tornado in Oklahoma, those little kids saw them. That those angels came down and saved them. I was one of them. Saved me from a deadly car accident. And that same day, my brother got into a car accident with his best friend that died. And they were mad. Everyone saw that. And I got mad. I took some pills and I was like, you want to see me suicidal? I will show you suicidal. I'm going to show you how much you're going to lose, and I'm tired of you. It felt like days and months had passed by, and it was, I don't know what happened, to be honest. I don't know. I saw the angels again around me, and I couldn't die. And it's just been horrible every day to try so hard to be accepted in this world when everyone fucking hates you, when everyone doesn't like you, when people don't want to accept you. I know what the hell's going on. And it's okay, and I remind myself one day you're gonna cry, and you're gonna beg me to save you, and I won't be able to help you. I have tried to save you. I have tried. And one day when you are there at the bottom and I'm up here, I hope you remind yourself how much you have done, and you laughed and you backstabbed me, because so many people have backstabbed me. So many strangers, even my own blood. So like, I've had enough. I have lived through the fucking pits of hell without being in hell. And I'm not the only one that doesn't like this. I'm not the only one that doesn't like this. I'm not the only one that prays to God. I'm not the only one that has cried to God. I am not the only one that has ran to Jesus. There were so many times where I just wanted to fly. I just wanted to run into the ocean. One time I actually went to the ocean at night. I just couldn't do it. It was like the house was trying to kick me out. And I would run, I'd take my keys, leave. And it was just like I would try to distress myself. I would scream in my car. And then I would try to calm myself down in a place, and then I turned around. There was so much fog. And the ocean was calling me to go inside the water. The ocean was calling me to go inside the water. It was at night. And they were like, don't go in the water. And I was like, I'm gonna go in there to just hear someone else care about you, to try to take care of you, and it's not a physical person. And I was just being called to go. I was like, I know there's better things out there. There's better people that are waiting for me. I have heard them tell me, come, please, just come already. And Jesus has begged me to have his babies. I have seen him come down on earth with his precious babies that he wants me to have, and I won't be able to. It's just like it breaks my heart. I can't do that because like I already have enough hate. So much hate that I don't want to know how many people want me dead, but like every day they want me dead. It's just hard to sleep, it's hard to eat, and nothing tastes the same. Breathing is hard, walking is hard, everything is hard to do, to drive. It's all like, you think about it like, oh my God, I don't want to deal with these people anymore. I don't want to deal with these demonic entities that are just like harassing you. Like, they think that the fucking street is theirs. You can't even look at the people anymore. Like, it's just so bad. So yeah, that song made me very sad because I know someone has cried over how much they missed me, or maybe I'm talking in the future. I don't know. Maybe I am talking in the future. They're already crying over the fact that, my aliens don't want me alive because I'm useless to them now. And they are not okay either to be able to help you people. I can't help you guys. They can't help you guys either because you guys have shown them how much you guys have done. And they have a job to do, and why wouldn't you think that they wouldn't be pissed off? So I've been done. I've been dead. I'm just trying to figure out how to deal with all the nonsense, and every day I have tried. Every day I've tried. I have tried my hardest. I just wish you guys would understand, and no one would understand, even if you put my own freaking shoes on. If you even try to be me in a couple minutes, you would want to disappear. I'm not joking, and you would be like, how can you say that she's weak? How can you say that she's weak? I am not weak, dude, because if you would live 5 fucking minutes of my life, you will understand how hard I had to be strong. I had to just not say nothing. I didn't fight with you people. I didn't start the fights. Did not want to create a mess. Did not want any problems, but you guys looked and looked and looked for them, pushing my buttons over and over again. And like, I scream in my own house. I scream in my own head. I don't scream at you. I scream at myself. I scream here. I don't hit you. I hit myself. I don't hurt you. But apparently I do. It's not my fault. I didn't do this to myself. You guys should have never have selected me. And like I said, I can't be sorry for you people because I was the wrong one that you should have never have thought about. Never should have thought about me. It wasn't just the fact that I had the lessons. It was the fact that I have a important job, and this was the most fucked up shit you could ever do to the one that's helping you guys be alive. And you guys have been so fucked up to me, and my family is very, very tired and exhausted as much as I am, because you guys thought that my job wasn't important and you thought that anyone could do my job, but no, the answer is no one besides me and my family, because God created us on purpose for all of our good, even though you have seemed so threatened by the fact that you guys can't be here fighting over money, fighting over the life, the energy, the spiritual. And it was a huge attack. And because we're spiritual, and because we have our third eye open, because we have a special job, it is a very hard job. A very hard job. I owe God a lot of explanations, and I'm afraid to have that final talk. Because I have said I owe you so much, God. I owe you so much. I owe so much to everyone that has protected me in the other realms. Like, a lot of people have cared about what's going on here, even though you guys seem not to care about those little things. Because of them, because you've been bothered, because I've protected, because of it's for your own good. And these people have taken my angels, apparently, and I don't know what else. You guys have tried to take my ancestors away. Like, it makes no sense how much you guys have tried, but like, that doesn't mean that like you were in any way, in the right, because all of this protection is for your good. And now you guys are fucking scared that if I really die, if I really disappear, if it wasn't gonna last forever. It was never gonna last forever. He killed me in 2019. So then why did you think I was gonna last forever? Until what age and what year did you think I was gonna be here with all of the shit that's going on? You know that I cannot. You guys are like literally interfering with communication with God, with Jesus, with my aliens. I know that they are worried. They have to come. They can't do their judge. Do you think I'm not gonna get punished? Because they think that I let myself, and I didn't. And I didn't let myself. And they have screamed at me. They have tried to tell me off, but I can't hear them. And then at the end of the day, they feel bad because they know that it wasn't me. And I have tried to communicate with them, trying to explain myself, because they need me and I can't. Because I can't do my job, and I'm getting in trouble with them, and I'm getting in trouble because they can't hear me and they can't understand what the hell is going on. Until I told them they're messing with my head, and then they got more mad. They're like, no wonder